abusuafo ye mo bibi akwaba emfamra mega TV and platform we eso ampa NDC for ewo men na at the end of this interview we utie wi obehu sampa NDC amanyuku no omo ewo Aban Papa edefa Ghana economy enye nti se na ano de siye ewo yewura akufado na aban mu na we die nhyehyɛ nkotin ena mo ede egu akwan mu abusua ensem no dɔɔso owura yɛfrɛ no Dr. Samuel and I said Dr. Same aye yes aye ewo abankesie mu a ono nso edidi nkomo edefa aban yi wɔyɛ presidential aide na wadi nkomo bi wakyerɛkyerɛ nneɛma mu to the down level wopɛ hu yewura dwo mahama mamuo ene nneɛma ɛkɔ na de ABC in future tie interview ekusi yenko na yenko tie sansem ne ko bebeto so
sabi onya nye amanyosem kra no aben ne ben dada ena wasoma ben ya na kwenya baye say waba be ka wona omudi nkomo ewo Flagstaff House inti eba President John Mahama opie kra no ni di kan hu watch boy inti omuti ase ewo nyoma ye kan ni be di nkomo kakra wa ban no nsem wi a owo dwumadie foforo bi obanyi mache
nana jantoa meje oso
hoye
oba de nkwa ache me na oso e
boko the last time you see idea na more campaign
ni campaign me ankasa am say I've always longed to say I was a meba because baby a chichere aboa no owa na yesane no na me we pie Kumasi you also why kokromotia yes I home up I was a meba na me de me ho be kire na niema aban ne ye no ye ma Ghana for so te ye chechire mu kire wo because ye ni a wo na wo chechire mu kire Ghana for Accra de bia me show video
that's
Adwuma pa wo ye me bo abaso no producers no pay for at the very least and na Ghana for hwehwe say of course there are days out me bo aban na chi me who so bo aban na chi and many age because we nim say ye wo fourth estate of the realm bia omo ha omo monitor the aban na we don't expect to see the bia we praise it it is said that all criticize the aban no we know say genuine and government will take notice of it. And bibi abeka wanse bia de ye adwuma
that's it
me boss the honorable fellows kwachofu so chia wo
me chene so
na also better in council
okay ya che
better
before say abeko into the era Joma Hama minim say a lot of activities are back but owo osu abankesem de ye ka kire wa ubeti na watimi akaka kire era Joma Hama asem ye ekosui regional there but me do social me who say reactions ne across board no e come here say drivers no ye do mupe and it is something na e ba say na mo an ye hwemo
of course
and it's something as a man ka bia me be de mo be de na boy
Ashanti region ya ye wo leadership ha ye wo mayor your regional minister na metie me nua be ma Hussein Ibrahim so a okasama regional minister the regional minister has taken notice about me so no say Kumasi na me go school na me te pankro no go school pankro no
right
na me go pokuware e go school na me sometimes me fat trotro na go
okay
from pankro no omo me bo short no ma be sitafo no ma tafo de to ma 3 miles and na say ma
4 ni ma 3
no ma toaso from sa junction no bakejetia into ultimate 3 it's not a very long time ago you understand but I believe say your advocacy on this matter no ye be man penyefo ahwe na be wade no say one so ano a and I be degenerate into a situation where you cannot do anything about it. But you see, even when petrol prices say about from are now 72 cedis per gallon. As at the time I bet to on January 7, 2025. Eba former to be 53 Ghana cedis per gallon because 1 liter no movie from 16 Ghana cedis to somewhere around 10.5, 11. Even that time, GPLT the statement by say drivers in Kenya day omonte omofeso by 15%.
Right.
Quite significant number of them didn't comply. Baby. And then for Swati in the last few days as Swati, but prices are still the same. And sometimes, you know, Aban bet me I do obey na, but me move for no so ya yen dream ya hun kakra. Yen dream ya hun kakra. Because nipa na ye vulnerable, ebi akano opena homachi, ebi a ewia nipa ba krumo pentema kufi, ebi a insulto. Unum say insulto so a. Omo yes ade ne pa.
Omo dwaba pa.
Ade yes so omo yes ade ne pa. But ye na ye Ghana for. At the end of the day, no, it is one country with one people. Yen shena niemebu onma we yenjai. Na mejidi ye pase Kumasi Mayor and the regional minister. I'm the one basic for this matter. Now I can promise that in the few days no be changes.
Me da say papa ya kasa idea minim say obema ira enso so atena o ma take action amai. Na yembra abemu minim say eno anso dwumadi kese ebae ema ze say the old trend cry Haruna Drusu minim say oba yewra ho bibia ye fe minim say German for pagana for asempa ompe American so asempa omoba. I remember Reba 2007 host scholar by ema ono so beni nemu akama na yenya president ono so by the way RCC name musumo coordinate jene fefe so no ayefe. But yera Haruna Drusu so can be efa ye situation e wo Kumasi no yebre pa. What does it mean? Say what can we, because we bet me aka nashi yensi Kumasi a eda Jomahama Akumaso no yebe hu Kumasi any greater Ashanti region papa or Jomahama Abreswana.
Of course. Na mpenyin for say sa agrobeso anadwa if you no pa ohwe President Mahama ne investments in the Ashanti region when he was in power from 2013 to 2016 obie ni wa why na adwen say obeye an objective analysis yebedi nkoma na yebedi nkitahudi a no krewom na abawom a everyone will come to the conclusion say President Mahama order Santimai na penyifo say obi pade akokotokwa ye mona bro nana unim say ye baye the bit is a crow from market it had been abandoned for about 8 years
more than that
ye baye one who say na say Kumasi Mayor kra to nanum to say monies have been allocated for the projects. Yes, sure, Santimaibo said that market will be completed. I know. Say there's a communication. Say next year December, sharing of the stores, you know, an allocation of it will happen. I am aware of that. Yes, it will be done. Indeed, KGTR market phase 2 completion, and so the government of the day is committed to it. And no say be here one juba. When we say Kumasi so benefiting from the big push agenda. What to say be orbital routes be. So we are aware of it. Yeah. Aba kobe far from Konongo, Akwakofa Edra, Akwa Tebubu. It will be a major opportunity for trade and transport of goods and other things from the Ashanti region will benefit from it. Indeed, we can also promise the people of Ashanti and Kumasi, say Sewa Hospital, Afari Military Hospital, measures are being put in place to complete them. Now share Swami interchange now. I know said the phase 1 was about 156 million euros. The money has been spent, but the project has not been done. The government of the NDC, I know say Osenshemu Ekoso, and yesi interchanges bebre Ghana. I can mention a lot of them to you, but the address Santimai, Nasa Adia Omaya Ama traffic crachi ukrumano yebeye na ya complete project no.
So me for bread papa.
I know.
So me for bread.
Say me buy my faho. Enti me
because I bind that and catch say first phase by 2024 no maybe. Food true sir.
There are a lot of promises. In fact, omo hospitals there. Omo ka surgeon na 111 was saying. Omo we na light cry be in some of the places. Maybe na bed cry ni ho. baby now they have not even employed anybody there. You understand? But then now a project our government has been committed to it. Yebeye and Wajuma. When you see Yebeye Accra Kumasi Express Road also. It is to boost trade and transportation. So they bear Asante, but there are people who have said, other than a main road, no, incomplete. But I want to say it is part of a greater initiative as far as big push is concerned. To also make sure that our road be complete. There are a number of roads are indeed. I know, and I'm making it clear on this platform. Say 2026 budget, do you know about 2 forcing? Ebabe, Emuram Papa. So this is 2025 name Emuram 2025 budget. Yes, and Asante will benefit significantly.
So budget we?
Yes, from it. The Ebabe kind at the end of this month. No.
Ana brofune wom the air do.
Oh, Nana Jantwa.
Ana mu de.
Nana Jantwa.
Cause now no ba kuye omo ba yi. Omo de asempa.
There be so omo de din to toss.
Impuntu pa. Nkunimdie ne
budget bia omo kan in the last 8 years na edin da so bia na your budget na say the previous it was going to deepen the woes of the people of Ghana. Amana donko na ewura mu no. Every budget bia MPP kan bia na ebetu amana no more at the Ghana for ewura mu more. Share atofo se budget or kan here for 2025.
Yeah.
Share allocations are you making, which of them have we not delivered on it? Share budget no. Which of them have we not delivered on it? Nancy and President Mama Kokate sought for the Cape Coast Takrade dualization project. It will be done.
So did they say make it?
Na unim
Makatia Jomahama time self Jomahama part 1 mo dia so bo from a drew baby say and once I saw no wo machiro hontim do anam dia bo
ho nana janto
e kira sem de bibre
me no nya adwen on it unim say
there be the records of
even mankasim
it me the bo ho na
even we about to mankasim dualization program it is ongoing ye ho adwuma ni na ya under the big project. You see a government enye perfect. Nipa cry enye perfect.
Right.
There are days ultimate projections say okay. We. Ebia na issues about went me anye. But when it doesn't happen, your communication to the people of Ghana is very important.
Okay.
Nana de tira make us Osha ya 120 days social contract na. You can say ebe COVID-19 levy if you remember.
Yeah.
Indeed, all the promises in the 120-day social contract about that promise in the COVID-19 levy and one other one, and it is in the process of being delivered because also you have general VAT reforms, and I want to say COVID-19 so I'm the
yeah,
and ti untimi nko yi eno nko free ho. Whilst you have not done a general overview or review of the VAT regime.
But I think my honest review sometimes apologizing and letting Ghana for I maybe I don't support to say COVID-19. Maybe you can change the name. In fact, because of Agenda 111 now you hear sick instead of COVID-19.
Yes, even another there are people who even say another platform, sister platform, Asampa FM. Na many Obi Kasa. And the suggestion was that COVID-19 living in we should channel it into the Ghana Medical Trust Fund or the Mahama Cares Program. Their conversations are air cost. And we are listening government. If Ghana for GD say, maybe I do know. We should change it into the Yemfan Sikanura Mahama Cares Project. And I said, there is no problem with it.
I think so because I think the Ghana for problem no crowd was the lack of transparency
in it.
What they say, they be make say e-living po. And Aban year transparency okay, ya je 1 billion. Ya dey A B C D enu ni mpo. I'm sure Senka Ghana for complain. But looking at how you guys have been transparent with us
with most of the things.
Say mo ma ye hu say COVID-19 living ye ka say be yi but ye hu say ye turn no ye bi agenda 111 na MPP Aban ye no say asika ne be ko ha ana ebetimi aboa for kidney ni na se for I'm sure say Ghana for better say.
Oh say nana et said the can all time ye e-levy betting tax any one other one if you you catch Ghana for say Yebe block it. Yebe block. Yebe fill it with the tax refund account.
Yes.
When you say over the last 8 years, about 12 billion of tax refund account, it is unaccountable. It is one of the reasons in here OSP investigating Kanoforiata. Yes, yes, Kanofai. And we have been so transparent to the people of Ghana. Say, baby, this can free bar, Eddie Baby baby no. We make it clear to the people of Ghana. In fact, President Mama inaugurated Ghana Medical Trust Fund. Or catch Ghana for say 20% of NHIO. Ebeko. Ono akasa edine ne salary bi ego so ministers and they are individuals. Dr. Said and
tight in frenzy.
Ghana Medical Trust Fund.
Or the converting from COVID-19 to SAI. Nanya simple. National health insurance no crowd. So that there wouldn't be any other
national health insurance no.
Yes.
MP before the tabono betoso.
So much.
Emma na sika nkum ye ba ye yi sa tabro no ama for the first you see national insurance so munya over 9 billion Ghana cedis.
What? So first na chairman
etiaso chairman block is can
ofu be hard
enti ye ba ye no so ye ba na health insurance the cost 603 million in claims na janto a it will interest you to know that 603 million ya clear
sir
ye tua
e kano
Sunday additional sika kan wa is here sika ya release ama NHI in kwa is about 4.6 billion
na as July for ya tase die ntina no aka pe no
eno de na janto a question for the gods you see wa pap unia panyi PV Jantoa ni full name Mr. PV Jantoa yes okaza MPP government no se wo de wiasem so wo de punso kra mom so munware ya o medware na ehuro san yede e wo machi bibia ni wa do so o de mom so mo na ja to me see e ba ye nko Eurobond market
mama
ye nko ho but taxes in kakra
bo si akra menchi hu se makwa eye me manwo
treasury bills na ye pretty but within a short time no Ghana for taxes kakra mutua ene wo package tia na eduma obi sunsuo na otua tax Oshasa nipa woyanim now sa ka chene say o ma metua e-levy o metua betting tax. It does not make sense. And yet the height of wickedness for anybody to look into the face of Ghanaians despite taxes are yet to catch say e-levy ni betting tax ya nya Ghana economy be good and I say e-levy ni betting tax Ghana economy ni enguye because your president Mahama wabasa obejinidi wamepeni wenya Ghana for opportunity a omde amana no oba beye ni ye na waja ne din fefefe no ko mpanyifo se dimpa eye
chahunya
si ahunya na president mama babe ntu sha ye economy no shababi a free buy eduba bi nya inflation of 54%. Yeah banana that 23.8%. And the inflation is 9.4%. Yeah, mammy, more muti inflation. Say now, koto de 100 cities under the MPP no, and now 5th November, 5th December. Okoto as that time na 54% no. Oba kono na moving from 100 cities no to 154 Ghana cities. Next additional 54 Ghana cities account. But the jo mama abayaba. Inflation that single digit 9.4 until now koto ade 100 cities. Next month the same time abekono not only about 8 cities and 9 cities per abede abekon as compared to 54 Ghana cities under the MPP. Nana, that is a sign of a good economy. Nana ya buy na okobobo sia o banka. Policy rate na 28%.
Bank bosia
28%. Insi huno 28%. Ya buy nana aba as low as 21.5%. Now now say the treasury bills rate we are doing about 10.5%.
Maybe you do.
Yes. But people are subscribing to it. You do baby over subscription.
Because
people know say you can trust the NDC government to pay. Even when we are paying the lowest. And then people know to make 28%, 30%. But people were still not subscribing because haircut
become.
Enti ama ye ba ye dollar stability alone. Ama Ghana gross national debt at Eswati by about 140 billion. Yes. Nana ye ba ye debt to GDP ratio. We are doing about 44.9% of GDP. Edubebi kai say Edube 105%. And then Nana ye deficit national budget. We are doing about 3%. Edubebi acquired 15%. The excuse was that COVID-19. Meanwhile, COVID-19. Yes, meanwhile, COVID-19. Omunya discussing the almost spend day. Every day it was excuse upon excuse upon excuse.
Mami Musel.
Nana mama final way.
Oh, yes.
Now you say a buy over the last 8 years, Ghana city was all about depreciation.
Yeah.
And then you appreciation. M1 media for Munka. The city is actually appreciating against the dollar.
That is true.
Yeah, 45% against the dollar about 2 months ago, and 30% against the British pound about 2 months ago. Today we are as of September we are doing about 21% appreciation. Ghana city then Jina Brane, am I a fuel abafom, am I a dollar abafom? That Ghana for mum pay big biao.
Almost sika na muhwie guma munye bibie humbia. Muhwie sika gum.
Na say ye de sika na hwie gum.
Muhwie guma na kwadro line na bia ba na otwa bia gum.
Na say ye de sika na hwie gum na ma city stabilize ya. And can be before man fail.
Samu.
Yes, because almost hwie sika gum. Yes.
Omuhwie gum.
Na sika na ya na ye initiatives na de nya sika no. Gold board $8.1 billion no. E obi na de begu o ma there be. President Mama initiative. And our gold board at on good. And our gold board $8.1 billion. And our begu Bank of Ghana. And our Bank of Ghana international reserves do $12 billion. And as our $12 billion the go Bank of Ghana. Na maybe so abada ho makrama kanipa.
There be.
Now what $12 billion eda ho.
Yes, here dollars.
Na yes we here dollars e dey ama economy e gina brania. Na what $12 billion World Bank. Now obusu afo se omu hia $1 billion dey akoye yi. Na enfa so aba ho na na onfa aba ho.
Me yin dodo.
Sa pepe sa neti. Tell me before I don't know where the debate is coming from. So is it that no mu tri more din. Na Ghana for bra e yo mu de. Na sidi ne say e yo mu de ntina na sika gu o sa time no mo ka no. O ma fa ngu mama Ghana for your businesses and surviving. What's the maker? So the argument is disjointed. Opposition I can understand. Also, mo can be. Everyone say it's MPP economic discourse. Kojo upon kroma ne lead.
Say be why economics in.
Okay.
Na ebia ono so kan. Me person busa. Russian Ukraine war no ejaya na.
Eguso pa ekoso.
Sa
ekoso pa.
Me share dante say Hussein na mo kasa.
Debi na sasa
mo ka Russia ni Ukraine. Me share dante.
Na sasa asem.
Because be 4 years here. Na mo ka kire no mo ka kire say the entire dollar na se phone is because of Russia. Team person busa say ejaya.
Enyaye na de tie.
And I say ma mo nka ho asem bi.
Na ma me ka asem ncho.
Ka kire me.
You see a Ghanaian population 62% mebu.
Okay.
Mako school pa.
Okay.
Into over catch and say Russia Ukrainian war na ama economy asay. Meanwhile, all the countries they try when she also Russia Ukrainian war. They are also victims of it. And that's also say the analysis they are also at the receiving end of the war.
Yeah.
But on economy jina, also economy jina because of Russia Ukraine. One of the just asem lady. Obi anu a watena classroom da obeka asem way for 4 years obejia too. It does not make any sense.
But could be Ukraine, Israel, and Hamas war no fertilizer.
Yanya faster and come there. Sad in Sudia. What you say? It's not a bunch of excuses. Omubai no must say, oh, mama. And now COVID by COVID. Russia by Russia. Edu baby cried out about me at the Sheikh Kufuado. Okay. Tamakoye the 7th January 2024 speech UPS no. But about me I be catch say o to president Kufuado for one day ontie. Or say economic management team decisions is not binding on cabinet. The person trying say okọ cabinet no okọ president Kufuado. The ono no susu say ebebo economy Kufuado ntie then president Kufuado tribo diama o pesa Ghana fail. What I say? That is not the mark of responsible leadership. Okay, I said President Mama in 2015 we could not parliament during the State of Nations address and say, okay, dum so aba na obesolve dum so ono odi ne presidency odi ne integrity besi ho and he will solve those and he fixed them so. But MPP for issues, but what do? They bury their heads in the sand like ostriches. Enyamia, COVID, Russia, way, penya, you don't do that. I don't tell them photo about.
Right.
And now on the economy alone, argument be no matter how you stretch it, there's only one conclusion. Nana, any obia or independently minded, obia or objective will make ne say the NDC government under President John Dramani Mahama are performing creditably well. I will not sit here and blow my horn, but say objective analysis. Near the macroeconomic figures, because I don't know any subject to political interpretation. A daho inflation, depreciation, debt to GDP ratio, gross national debt, deficit, etwa. Nana, there's one conclusion a bit because the NDC government has done one. Nana, Osha you can't say. I didn't know I'm afraid of primary balance. Nana say import cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, buy no. Na import cover 2 weeks. A chair say Ghana for a mudija. Amukwama no ne kofa ne maba. $1 na amukwama no ne kofa ne maba. Sa buy no mamo sa $1 no de akofa ne maba. O mamu by 2 weeks na sa sika na yeden asa the bank na asa and the MPP. But ene yetimi diska guma makwa do 4 months. Internet Ghana $4 de akodidwa. Abane betim de amoma 4 months.
Sabre no sunu manya bia agum.
Sa what I say. Into every facet of the Ghanaian economy under President John Dramani Mahama in only 10 months. My excuses be but the economy is better as compared to 4 years of excuses from the MPP.
Right.
Nana, yanko good governance.
Good governance.
President Mahama buy how I was no. You bet me the nipa kakra bi looking at the circumstances of the Ghanaian economy. Kai so at the time. Economic data ye sika semno. Ye fa nipa kakra nya adwuma. And then now you see ministers and sister cry ndo.
Yeah.
By a team, the year Juma Ghana economy better than Omom for 124 in the first term of the MPP. Nana President Mama, even Independence Day celebration. Or say Abanda Dano yes, so may use 50 million Ghana cedis.
150 billion.
150 billion, no the onion sir. Ube use only 1.5. In fact, it is my belief that they see a crowd here. So better than they use to yes 1.5. But the significance of the project or the program no was upheld. It was upheld.
There's a no be use 150 billion. Yera John Mahama or no ba with about 15 billion.
Hey, just why 90% free so.
150 billion independence na de bia yutiano. Yera John Mahama de no 15 billion pe.
In fact, there is plans and next year the no so better cry.
Yetimi ye mbibia nsuensi
bibia ye kama na ye ba ye presidential staffers banda dan se obugumu yi ye ba ye so ate but government business is still ongoing and I buy only bisa information ministry any omo anom ye in charge of communication at the presidency under the MPP na omo ye about 126 directors any impanyufo a omo aban kesim any information ministry a omo manage aban information na omo 126 and the same job no it is being done by only about 7 people but government information dissemination is much more efficient yateso and the national security ministry free information ministry for a number of ministries because by now ministries near about 30 about 23 but a buying businesses echoes what I say and it doesn't matter the number of people are far. That is not to say we are not providing opportunities for many Ghanaians. That is being done. Nana me send a document be WhatsApp share mami
yeah
unaudited financial statements
Jeff project in my
of National Investment Bank.
Yeah.
Media sendo. Ubi document na. Your baby a yatro me phone ha me kakra.
No worry.
Yatro me de send o WhatsApp.
Me my project into obey you.
Okay. Person me read ham. So ko baby a yatro left side or yatro statement of comprehensive income for the period ended 30th September 2025 or unaudited. Yes. Now share total comprehensive income for the period 146 million. But in China, September 2024.
Some left no.
Yes.
Left no. Okay, left.
The same time 2024. Now a car NIB aboy 39 million.
Hey.
The same period. In 2024, now 39.
But 2025, me who 140 and what you say?
Profit.
NIB Boka last year, Nana Kufado Breso
39 million. In fact, this year they had projected to make a loss of 34.
Indeed,
in all the 8 years under the MPP, NIB, they never published their unaudited accounts. Never.
2024, Omenya Faso
146 million because they are two force in the Bank of Ghana governor and the president mama and say bank na national bank yet binguno sa dia yenye recapitalization ye buy na omo capital adequacy ratio ye negative 53%. Ye buy discarbishim ama bank na boka no and nesa bank na profit of 146 million. It is projected that next year it will be more. So we have turned the corner and the fortune of National Investment Bank. That is good governance. Nananya onkwa only time oil refinery. Getting to the latter part of the MPP, Komoton company no. At a cost of $22 million. Now only sabi no kasai.
Komoton.
Yes, tema Omoton $22 million.
Hey.
Company and I turned $22 million under the MPP. NDC buyers, our company now make a profit of $21 million.
Tema oil refinery na near Boka, near say Emphasobia Nison.
So they turned $22 million. Ababa year Juma and the NDC in only 10 months, it's a profit of $21 million.
Hey! MPP.
Omo MDF no Edmond Combat, young guy.
A canal near Bra, not to be a carton once and then I said,
sir.
I'm Kamoton 22.
Sir.
I'm woman and Toyano.
MPP4.
Can we return and go for so much at one count? And I'm mobile ya 22 no Kamoton so be mefa. 10 months no. What me nyam faso 21.
Yes.
Ti aka one pe.
Na enya isika back.
Nti e kwan be so no faso ye.
E leadership.
Hey. Na san krofo no ehi. Ananse ka hunti na brochu on person obeba na say.
Oti ase it's nana
Jesus Christ.
Media I know say the government is doing well.
Na nyoma we nyina wo na mon kan kire ye.
Eva nana enya honko ma me fa so ko baby.
Hey na nkofo e de say mbe wie kum ye say ye you.
Nana wo de unim. Na wo
tema o ye refinery na no mo turn 22 no. Man buy ye timi aba mo menya mfaso $21 million.
Yes.
Hey, everybody nyankopo.
Nana, adakro frɛ MD no anasa mu communication director frɛ no.
Fa me ko. Nyem se me amenko.
Ne mra na yem behwe ha wa ne masiko. What you say? Na yehu. Nana, onim say ye ba ye say bia no mo hwehwɛ say so ye ba ye bekwa kotu National Cathedral to kro dibi. Ne dis scale room na yen ka say spend. Ba ye anya ne sa. Nana ye ba ye Euro bond for MPP4 bond am ko gye ye. Na ka esum ho. $700 million ye buy a year. Nana domestic bond holders are pensioners go jina finance ministry a demonstrations here for music amono. Ye buy a 10 billion Ghana cedis year. Bond holders year moka. Nana when you said this assembly common fund. Okay, say under the MPP. Assembly members be cry or margin say or may resign. Okay. Because not just assembly common fund and you buy a 2.9 billion Ghana cedis year for this assemblies. ama omanye ska ama ya sa kire omo de omo fa ska ne ponye de enye because finance ministry a project how the district assembly common fund should be used. You can say 25% for educational projects, 10% for way, 5% for way. Next, at the end of the 10 one, you will come and account to President Mama. Says can edema district assembly common fund the ODA.
I just think ye break ya breaking 8 na more. Say Afghana for anka MPP ya. Sanse munu we nyina ne de we na sika draining nyina no ke besa to aso
koso kra ma na se ya e basa.
It is na nyansa we wo ho amutimi de bu abansa.
Sorry nana this assembly common fund cameras in here.
O de first send the mama memo my project. Memo my project.
Okay. Mama fa.
Send the ebusi am ne doctor Samia yi na twetwe nkomo.
Mama bo na men.
Oyempanyifo na wo mu kasama Yira John Dramani Mahama no. Na ye ne twetwe nkomo. And I can't the ekoso wa ban mu because we need to create a platform who the ekoso and nyoma pa wo mu ye so eno mu church accountability no we be na ne ka champ before some ma obi nso ba na ye mo ya mo nso mo na meka de na mo ye sabre na ye problem e kan ni say ana me kwa ko ginigina ho ne e ba ye kwan ene ye ho ahwan
entinana o share masende o share the share come fan na yes 10% of the money you find construction of health facilities and check compounds. Yes, 10%. You find provided potable water boreholes. Now, I said 10%. You find provided school furniture. 20%. You find completion of structures left behind by Middle Belt Development Authority.
Yeah, my project in TI.
Yes, and 5%. You find administration of the assemblies or more administrative work. Now I say 10%. You find environmental sanitation and wajuma. Now 10% construction of educational facilities, 1 kg block, 1 primary school block, and 1 junior high school block.
Wow.
25% for the design and construction of 24-hour economy model market. The say Nana after 1 year no, and after a 10 one no. Assembly bia
the way ni begina so
the way these are the key performance indices are President Mama the assemblies no the same indices or the state institutions no because can a 120-day social contract now President Mama o share we are okay say he will carry out a shake-up of all loss-making state-owned enterprises and realign them to break even. To break even and transition into profit making. And to oil refining profiter omenya sisi and President Mama oda o say
10 months ni President John Mahama timi am ye nyamfaso wo yi
tema oil refining
Everadi nyanko
o key performance indices na o kira say at the end of the year faso we na say onya
we so ni aboka sao
into wanya no apamo into usha NIBM ma omo sa KPIs no banki
na nkofo no mutu wo ye den
na emu ya wo
ye den na utimi boka just last year ya yesi ye boka ye paton then all of a sudden within 10 months no yetimi anya so mfaso enti no nipa no mutu no mu ye den
menim de omo ye nana enti o kan President 120 days that me catch na o state owned enterprises o ma obi a KPIs o ye hu meeting siga meeting one this year unfaso ese onyama Ghana ni wo this year some faso onyama Ghana
could be a broker
yes and they are complying with it omunya profit magana what you say and that is how transparency eti ye buy MPP for say spend nana me catch o say energy sector ye buy as of July near 9.1 billion Ghana cedis. On say say light in Ndumbio. Say light be duma
na
technical problem because in independent power producers now omo plant ye adwuma ma Ghana ma yenyinam kanea no cash water for mechanism is now working. Enti a month bi ano bi anya sika kakra for operations. And what is the reason why obedum the plant?
Obeduma obi anya ne so ne
obi anya ne so ne de ye adwuma. E ka no so ye tua 9.1 billion ye tua. Nana get fund ye yi tabron free so ya mom 4.6 billion as of July mo the educational projects nana free SHS see by no MPP for see be gu no egu
there you
see akra de Unti we timi wakame biya in the secondary schools. Unti say yes school be near Diane. Inti headmaster that's your person day or close no. Because you buy for the first time ever 3.5 billion Ghana cedis. They were free SHS. The highest money ever for free SHS. Even MP before Omodia campaign from 2008 comment me for scanning room. President Mama the says can I remember free SHS. It is bigger and better than we came to meet. Under the leadership of President John Dramani Mama, health insurance the Macachero, a car a bet 2 year etia. Nana capitation grant, yetia 72.8 million. Nana school feeding program, yetia 895 million. Amankolano and Kanena Mze Momo. Budget was about 50 pesos a day. He said we are doing 1 city 20 pesos. Of course, and yeah, but Rome was not built in a day. What shall I say if you baby? Now they do, baby. I can go on and on and on and on about payment. I need to only see about BC the Waika.
Much yeah.
Yet you are 122 million, 122.8 million. He said I knew Macabio. No fee stress. Only said to say, I promise yeah. Say in your normal first years in the university training college and nursing training. Almost first year fees, Nana, we have delivered on that promise. Nursing training allowance, teacher training allowance, arrears here by a year to ya. Of course, I can't 1 month be dim, but I buy a bit here. Unlike what was happening in the previous year. To Nana, share the general outlook. Any your commitments, payments are yet to ya. Mind you, young couple will baby.
Yeah.
Taxes can crack Ghana for the man. And no, and I did man penny for say you don't live a champagne life on an appetition budget.
Yeah, that's
so sika so appetition. More bra, it is obia, Nisika so wine. It's a Ghana for sika the amino.
I know I'm use 10 months.
10 months. And then I do baby I do. And time I'll run to a lot of debates time in here. But Nana, I believe so be a will tear me and pay. We'll come to the conclusion. Say NDC are buying. Yeah, buying we are doing fairly well. And Ankawa Mrankawama will tea for so free. Now almost actual margin on how an Yamasiko. No problem. But it's all good.
Kakaya. Nyoma wake kane mpese mtibe me media de mestra woni se kenofriata se oxygen crazy na no kra mo ntwene mra madam de wa musi ya ne de no de mani nyi ho kra honestly bra Ira John Mahama is too diplomatic with kenofriata ne mra ne ho ahwan ne nasefo na ho na anu ya obi could twa bayire ya mafia no enti de wa musi ne kenofriata na drama ne doso Donald Trump otimi kokotwe obi ba
Matena nana won say Nancy Attorney General Nancy won say Attorney General ono ankasa ko OSP also ko documentation em say OSP so chire mu a that no wie by em say Nancy o me press conference they are almost wrapping up it will be done Ghana for enya abotoyemo omonum so chope now as for the fight against corruption we are more than committed to it.
Munyan fast man. Munyan fast na mun Ira John Mahama so nya special court no interview yem pe adjourn na one the woman say asayi. You see na akwa na agent ni affidavit ni ho ahwan. Srema special court 3 months 6 months ni edi asem na bi. Because at the end of 2026 dia mansa memfa mu serious.
Debi nana.
Munya na ehun say nkofo bi o ma wie sika so ma disika pa de e kan ya.
Nana onim say court ye the amount for court in the last few months, I said in the first 10 months.
Minim na journey no na mempe.
Sa journey say case dey okwa obi aka na asem.
Munya special court 3 months 6 months.
Attorney General can once will be done. Will be done.
3 months ni
tribunals ni na so beba.
Sharp.
Yeah.
What dey here? Come to me can just be the 2.6 billion Ghana say say ampa. No na ho na ya agent na fo ochina nko there be esrema e comedy. Doc Nyamisha. Me the way any be jaw kakra my adi.
All right, so that is it. Enti uti nsema ekoso a ekira opefe se NDC amanyoko no. Eba no kata asehye ne proyeri kankan ni dream dia. Omo afa atomo so. Se ombe fight to the core. Ombe make sure so ombe strip abana otwam no off from sikadie bia omudie sika wie bi amu wiaye enema bi koso our previous government nim no be make sure be make sure say be den be prosecute with the kind of humility abranti di kasa, with the kind of posture, with respect, sebi hwenimdie, informative, educative, and what? In fact, a lot of what do call it? Nyansasem and abranti ka. MPP for Ubiana. Almost around we have the men, we have the women, we have the anti. There is absolutely nothing a bit changing Ghana for Adrian. So much for Obama MPP in 2028, especially Bawumia led MPP, and I say Bawumia leading MPP. It won't happen. And before, you people should wake up from your dreams. You people should wake up from your dreams because it is not going to happen. Amamuye Kosi Efe for about 10 solid months a day. John Mahama, it's me manage economy no. Any dollar no. Any dollar the 10. Dollar the 10. Dollar at the 10. Petrol. Nano kupek. Also matete so. Yes. Me to be good me come grano. Almost 2 weeks day. Me failure. Makasa. Ankayanu ya. Hi. Eka failure. 3 days pepepe na woko. Na ubetimi afeli. Untimi mfeli because bono edding. Enti ubetimi anese ubechem tare na wafeli kwata. Eweje tu no ho. Enti 2 days bi abeto petrol. But the ne isan Aban Papa omo lead your mind way. Isan ni papa omo lead your mind way. Adwen papa wo mutirimu. Enti no. Oman way bibia ejina na nan so. Bibia ejina na nan so. Bibia ekoye. Bibia ekoye. And what else will change the people of Ghana their mind to go and vote for somebody like MPP Bawumia? Bawumia untimi nkochi, untimi lead ono ankasa ni nkrofo. Bawumia ono ankasa untimi control MPP. Leadership by example. Infa unko achiri se Bawumia si utimi show leadership skills a yenti kuruma na obeka se 11 no moja tunkra no wanhu bi wante ho ntitie bia. It tells you who Bawumia was in the past government. He was what? Very Jese na omutimi chinchin na 60. Such a person wants to rule this country. Nigeria ni beka se tofia kwa NC Sabi. Yo kuruma yehu de ekoso. Yehu mpuntua ekoso. Yehu enimpapa ekoso. Yehu amamu papa. Yehu Sabi. The kind of respect omo de mai wo kuruma. Maybe etwam uka wasema na obi ti radio so. Wadi watemfum from. Ahemfo kra no mu na wade wo kuruma. Omunya bipi wa hemfia. Wanya asem wan sorry na so wan chia wasem bonpo. And a lot of things happen in this country. And ni ho no yebia. But Ghana for shown a high sense of maturity by voting massively against what? MPP government. nti woyɛ NDC ni a onsusua kasa pa na mu wani nda hɔ na som wo man dwumadi bi a wɔde ahyɛ wɔn nsa bia no nso yɛrɛ ho yɛ sɛ bia mo bɛtena aban mu akyɛ na sɛ moyɛ ahomaso dwae porɔyɛ kankan corruption dia ɛno deɛ mirika tɛntɛ ɛna mode bɛfiri aban mu kyerɛ w'adwen wɔ comment section mu hanom remain number 1 authentic platform Mega TV. Happy weekends. Bye bye.